probably do it this way better. About 200. Just cut. You want to select all. And then delete. Now what this does, you're able to just copy and paste the cells, so you have about 200. I go to property use. We'll use row 2. So insert conglomerate or whatever, and we'll do B2, C2, D2, E2, and F2. Over here we're gonna put street just for purposes. Okay, so enter. Not sure why, what happened to we're gonna figure this out. Pause it. So sometimes you have to go to the formula builder to help you out. Does not put it in correctly. So we'll just put in C2, D2, E2, and F2. Press enter, and then you'll see here, but you'll see that the address is actually kind of not the way we want it. So what we'll do is we're gonna put a space between the street and the street number. So what we would do is parentheses, space, parentheses, comma, and your cell should still be good. And you see what that did there. But, you know, I actually kind of want to put a space between the street and the city. So I'll do essentially the same thing. Space, comma, why not? Do it here too. That one's incorrect. Let's see. Comma in there. Ooh. Space, and then you need comma. Alright, and so there you have your name. And to get it through all the cells, go to the bottom right corner, drag it all the way down. There was a shortcut for this, but I forgot the keys. So when you drag it all the way down, and we're there. Changes to pretty much everywhere. And what I like to do is I click on these so you make sure you see everything. It forms it better. You double click. See? Okay, so from here we'll do file save. Save as. And we'll just put this in MIS, and we'll call it Google Fusion Tables. Okay, so now basically what we're going to do is we're going to go to Google, This is one we did from class, but we're gonna go to Google and go to Google Docs Drive, and we're gonna go to Google Doc Fusion. Just trying to remember where it is. Hold on, I'm gonna pause. Go to my drive and new file, Google Fusion Tables. You might have to add that. So we're gonna import from this computer. And like I said, we put it in MIS. MIS. And we saved it as Google Fusion Tables. So, we got that. Now we're going to want to import this. Okay, so we're going to import it. Everything looks okay. Cool. So this is already highlighted, but we want to go to here because this is the section we want. And we want to highlight this. So we're going to go to the drop down arrow right here. And then we're going to go change. Then text, we want to do location. And I think save. Click save, and now it's highlighted. Okay, so from there, I'm going to do file, geocode, full address. Or we're going to use we didn't use full address, we didn't change it, so we're going to use property use, and then we're going to do begin geocoding. So as we wait for that to populate up, we're just gonna pause until this loads up. So now once that's done, we're almost done. So what we'll do is we'll go to map of city, and if we zoom in, actually you got to go to change feature styles, and let me go to, we can see here we can change all the ranges and stuff like that, but going to buckets, you can see that we can choose street number or sales price. So you know, if you want to see it between a certain price or anything like that, and it actually here it shows it kind of averages a good range. Not sure why my things aren't populating, so we're gonna see what I did wrong. But at least what we can do is put in a legend, which would be pretty cool. Let's try street price. reality, everything was fine, but you can actually just move these buckets up to 5 and push save, use this range. And we were looking over here and everything, the population is actually just over here. So we were looking the wrong side of town. But you see here, you'll see all the locations of all the data points, and you see our legend there on the bottom right. So it's actually color coordinated, and you can actually play around with stuff. You got your legend, you got your populations, and you are done now. Thanks for listening, and I hope this was helpful.